When you turn the ball over, I think a natural reaction for most basketball players to look over at the bench. And so you look over at the bench and coach is over there like, And then the assistant coaches was over there like this. So I'm like, fuck. And you look over to the side and it felt like the world was collapsing on you. Like, you got nowhere to turn to. And so as it continued to go on, to me, it started to look like guys were turning the ball over, trying not to turn the ball over. You know, so you see a guy open, and you think about the turnover, and you hesitate. And then you're like, oh, he opened, and you throw a turnover. And so at that point, once that started happening, you're kind of just, like, you're trying to figure it out. And so as I'm watching, and you watch guys' body language, and you see a guy turn the ball over, and he looked to the side and just drop his head, you know? And I knew how I felt when I turned. I think at that point I had one turnover, which wasn't the worst. You know, I could live with one turnover. And I knew how I felt when I had that one turnover, and I looked over to the side. So I just went up to him and I said, Coach, we need your body language. You know, we look over to the bench every time we turn the ball over. We know we turn it over. And we're trying to fix it, but we look over to the bench and it looked like somebody died over here, you know, like it's deflating. And he's like, well, I'm trying to stick with you guys. What am I supposed to do about the turnovers? I said, Coach, if you want to, cuss us out. He said, I did that. I said, well, keep going. But if you keep dropping your head, it's killing us. And he said, all right. And his energy changed like that. And our energy changed like that. You know, it's like, that's the leader of our group. And, you know, you look over and his head was down, you follow that. And, you know, there are times where he comes to me and he's like, yo, you're killing us. Like, your body language is terrible. You need to pick your body language up. And I can immediately see when I pick my body language up, the whole team comes alive. And that's what happened for us the other night. He picked his body language up, the coaching staff followed, the players followed, and we went on to roll them.